Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful Sunday morning. Just leaving breakfast here at Awake in Carrollton, saying goodbye to my friends Robert and Don. Robert on his red 2023 Honda Goldwing, me on my 2018 Honda Goldwing. I mentioned it was a beautiful Sunday morning, and by beautiful I mean cool and virtually no wind today. Now, I had not ridden my bike in a few days. I got out, actually yesterday morning, got on the bike, and it was 56 degrees. And it was 56 degrees this morning when I got on the bike. Yesterday was windier than today. Today it's beautiful. No clouds, no wind, just perfect riding weather. For me, I like it this temperature. I don't even think it's going to get over 70 degrees today here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Now, we're only going to get a couple of weeks of good weather like this. Usually what happens is it'll either start getting colder or it'll get hot again for a few weeks. It'll get windy. You just never know. But we usually get about 2 to 3 weeks of really nice riding weather. You can see this flag up ahead. You can see how windy it is. Even though that's pretty calm for this area. Now, I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that this weather holds out for at least another week or so, because I'd really like to get on the bike maybe next weekend and just take off and go somewhere, maybe do a 200 or 300 mile ride somewhere and do a little day ride, get out, see a little bit of scenery. It's a little early for the leaves to start turning yellow, so I don't think I'd get any of the fall colors yet. And we don't get that much of it around this area. Kind of have to go to Arkansas or Oklahoma to see that. You do get some. Some of the oak trees here turn a really nice red and yellow, so maybe we could get a little bit of fall foliage video. So make sure to put in the comments down below, what is the weather doing where you live? Is it already super cold? Are you getting ready to put your bike up for the winter? We don't really have to do that here. We can ride pretty much year round. There's a few weeks where sometimes we get ice and snow and slush, but other than that, it's usually clear enough to where we can ride just about any month of the year here. It's not as beautiful as California or Florida, but it's tolerable. A couple of important announcements I would like to make for those of you that follow this channel. You may remember recently I mentioned in one of my videos that we had this October promotion going for my Goldwing maintenance video series, and that promotion basically is a 20% discount off of the maintenance videos, and by ordering during the month of October you can also get a free Shadow Wing or Shadow Bagger coffee mug. Well, a few days after that video aired, I started getting all these emails and these messages from people saying they were trying to purchase my maintenance videos, but the October promotion had expired and it was not working. They couldn't get the discount to work, and it took me a couple days to figure out what was going on, and I realized this was completely my screw up. I didn't change or I put the improper dates in on the Vimeo website. Bottom line is that October promotion code wasn't working. It's fixed now, so if you do try to order my videos now, the promotion does work properly. However, some of you went ahead and placed your order for my videos and paid full price. Here's what I need you to do. If you did pay full price in the month of October, all you have to do is send me an email with that receipt that you received from Vimeo, because that will show me the date you made the purchase and the purchase price, what you paid for the videos. Then I will send you a check for that 20% rebate. Basically, instead of getting the 20% off the top, I will mail you a check for that 20%, which means I'm going to be writing quite a few checks, but that's okay, and I appreciate you placing the order anyway. So send me that email. Make sure to include your mailing address so I can mail you a check. Make sure to also include if you want the Shadow Wing or the Shadow Bagger mug so I can send you the appropriate email code, and that's that. Got that fixed. Thank you. For the rest of you, I only have so many mugs that I can give away, and we're getting pretty close to the limit. So if you haven't placed your order yet for the maintenance videos and you're planning on getting them anyway, get them as soon as you can so we can get you those free mugs out to you. I think I've got, I don't know how many. I've got just a few of the Shadow Wings left, and I have a few more of the Shadow Bagger mugs left. So make sure you get your orders in before those go away. Once they go away, the deal is gone. You may be wondering, why am I doing this in the month of October? This is usually the time of year that most people have more time to work on their motorcycles because maybe they're riding less. The weather's starting to change. Some people want to winterize their bike and put it into storage. Other people, just since they're riding less, have more time to work on the motorcycle, and you want to have everything done so that when springtime comes around next year, your bike will be in perfect condition and ready to ride. It's also a good idea, if you're going to store your motorcycle for a long period of time, to make sure you have all fresh fluids in the motorcycle. Even a full tank of gas is a good idea. So do that oil change, do the filter changes, air filter change, flush your radiator, maybe change out your brake pads and your brake fluids, do the draining and the bleeding of the brakes, and the final drive. So my videos will show you how to do all that and a whole lot more. There's over 80 videos in this series, and if you just do those basic things we just talked about, you'll save more than $1,000 in dealer labor charges by doing that job yourself. And these videos will show you step by step how to do it. You do not have to be a professional mechanic to work on a Honda Goldwing. You know, I think most owners are surprised to learn that the Honda Goldwing is really not that difficult to work on. You just need to know the order in which parts to remove and what steps to take. I mean, look at it this way. If that 19-year-old kid at the Honda dealer can do it, you can do it too. That's kind of always been my philosophy. And these videos just kind of help guide you along the way, give you a point of reference so that you know what you're doing and that you do everything in the right order. In a couple of days, I'll be going to my orthodontist. I'm passing their office right now, actually, on my left. And I'll be going there to get all of the measurements and I guess the photos taken to get these Invisalign clear aligners to try to straighten out these alligator teeth that I have in my mouth. Are any of you interested in that? I mean, is this something you want to know more about, or you just want me to shut up about it and talk about motorcycles? You know, I have to wear these things like 22 hours a day, so I'll be making videos while I'm wearing these clear aligners, and I'm hoping that it doesn't screw up my voice any worse than it already is, because I know it'll probably give me a lisp for a while. So it'll be interesting to see what that crown in comments is like. And of course, just as a reminder, in November I will be going to Milan, Italy for the EICMA motorcycle show. I think it's the largest motorcycle show in the world. I'm not sure if it's bigger than Tokyo, but I think it is. It's in Milan, Italy. I will be in the Parts Europe booth with Showchrome, and that is in Hall 22, booth number E06. So if you are in Europe and you're going to be at that Milan EICMA show, make sure you come by and say hello. You know, this channel has quite a few European and Asian followers and people who watch this channel and subscribe to the channel. So it'll be a good opportunity for me to get to meet some of you in person. And I really look forward to it. Maybe we'll take some selfies together and I'll put them in my next crown and comments. I am starting to see what appear to be some relatively credible rumors regarding a 2024 Honda Goldwing. So I am going to do a little more research on that, make sure it's legitimate before I start talking about it here. But if that's true, one of the things I've seen looks pretty interesting. Robert White forwarded a photo to me today that looked kind of cool. So anyway, I'll update you on that in the next MOTOVLOG or the next whatever video I put out. So thanks again for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next Cruiseman's MOTOVLOG. Until then, ride often, but ride safe.